Hello, my amazing Librans. Welcome into your monthly money and career tarot reading for the month of May 2024. I hope you're doing absolutely amazing out there. A few things before we jump into the cards and see what the month has in store for us. We are outside, as you can see, so do bear with the background noise. I apologize in advance if there is any distractions in that sense. But keep in mind, this is, of course, a general monthly reading for you, so just take what resonates and discard the rest. And do remember to show your Libran love and support by liking the video, commenting down below, even if it's just an emoji or two. And of course, subscribing to the channel if you haven't joined this amazing Libran tribe already. But on a last note before we jump into the cards, do remember to book a personal reading with myself. Everything you need is down below in the description box as I struggle to speak. Including the pricing options and my email, which you'll utilize to shoot me a quick message, and I'll definitely get that started for you, okay? But I channeled an overall message for us before beginning your reading, and you got a good one. The abundance overflows while you succeed beyond measure. I want to read that one more time. The abundance overflows, which comes in different forms, remember that, and part of it's financial, while you succeed beyond measure, okay? I feel like there's certain levels of success for you, Libra, throughout the month that you're not even pinpointing, or interesting wording, you're not even completely or fully one with it, right? You're not seeing the future abundance to flow in. You're not fully understanding how it's benefiting your career path moving forward. Let's pull right from the middle because it is very windy. Look at that, the Four of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles. It is a month for you, my friend, where you're putting in the hard work and it's paying off. Past efforts as well are paying off. It feels like a time for you where, okay, you're protected and things are falling into place. Music will be a key tool for you to maybe escape from that work environment for a hot second, maybe on break, maybe to gain a message or two from spirit. It may intertwine with your work otherwise, but I do feel like you're going to have reasons to dance is what I'm hearing, reasons to celebrate, kind of a Three of Cups vibe. Even in the midst of, I want to say, as I just saw the Devil card, in the midst of a toxic work environment for some, or maybe a toxic living situation. But it does feel like a bit of a waiting period for some Librans drawn to the reading. I'm getting that from the Seven of Pentacles as well. Whether it's you intuitively know or you've been informed otherwise that there's a big positive blowing up and increase for your business in the upcoming months past May. It might be more in regards to a waiting period for that perfect or just a job in general. It may be in regards to an approval otherwise. I'm getting a loan specifically for some. Or it could be, okay, for down payment for a house is what I'm hearing, or maybe for the selling of your house. But I am getting as well, you might be waiting for, say, a specific windfall of money or other increments of money throughout the month, okay? But I do feel like for some of which it's as if the wait is over. You're getting that job, you're getting that approval, you're getting that money that you've been waiting for or that you need in general. It does feel like what you water, my friend, is turning to gold, okay? You're, again, succeeding beyond measure. I do feel like there are little stumbles along the way. Let's be completely honest, whether it's due to you being spiritually messed with, due to energy affecting you, due to background noise. It could be, again, a toxic environment. It could be simply because you're tired, right? And so therefore it reminds you to take care of yourself and not overwork, overdo it. Find the balance, of course. But I do feel like you cope with, deal with, and overcome very, very, okay, strategically, and at times effortlessly, but just, it happens, okay? You're just like flowing throughout the month and getting things done. It's like, also a vibe coming through. If you feel like you haven't been impressing a boss figure, an authority figure or two at work, or maybe someone else of importance, it's a month where you're impressing, okay? And I feel like putting that aside, even if that doesn't apply to you, to your situation, I truly feel like you are impressing people left and right. It does feel like a lot of spotlight attention, spotlight victory is what I'm hearing. Even if you're not somebody like myself who puts herself out there on social media in the spotlight in general in such an obvious way, it feels like you are going to be feeling the eyes peeled upon you, even spiritually. Sorry about the background noise. But we might remind you, is what I'm getting, of your childhood. Okay, what did you once dream upon, hope for when it came to a career situation? There's something about that tying into a situation, or yeah, your situation throughout the month. Very interesting. So we continue to pull. We have the Four of Pentacles. We're going to put a focus upon your savings, or lack thereof, which, all right, there's something of importance that you are meant to invest in the near future. Obviously differing from case to case as to when and what that's going to end up being. Could be a place to live, it could be a new car, or, you know, of course, a pre-owned car, but new for you. It could be a numerous amount of things, and it could be, you know, I want to say 2 or 3 things for somebody, but we need to be strategic when it comes to your money, right? And they're saying we because you have spirits connected to you very much so and helping you, but it does feel like for a lot like myself, there's at least 1 or 2 trying to work against you in that sense, right? Pushing you towards to be wrapped up with temptation, right? To spend more, to be less strategic with your money. But I feel like there's going to be a realization when it comes to your savings and or lack thereof, which maybe your money in general, and this will help you moving forward. I want you to remember how you best save. Okay, for me, it's physical cash, right? Because I'm a easy swiper, right? Or online, right? And so know yourself best, okay? If it's putting it away in your savings account, if it's more so utilizing that checking account, go for it, do it. If you have like an envelope strategy or, notebook strategy is what I'm hearing. You need to find that best strategy for you and or remember what works best for you, because it's key at this point. Let's keep pulling. The remembering of abundance at certain points from the recent past throughout the month is going to come to be for the highlighting of how you utilize that, maybe how you wasted it for some, if we're being completely honest. But also to remember how far you've come and to maybe better notice and be one with the abundance in different forms flowing in for you throughout the month of May. But we have the Ace of Wands. Your mind is going to feel like it's on fire at certain points, but it's not going to feel overwhelming is what I'm getting. And I feel like you are going to be gaining downloads from spirit, intuitive hits throughout the month. This will support your work. This will help you make smart choices. It will help you hold back when need be, when you should, and to steer clear of certain people, maybe places, situations, occurrences that they're labeling as BS, okay? I feel like some of which onto the reading, there's at least one, if not a couple of different people in a work environment, maybe where you're living, that you know at this point you should not be trusting, in spirit saying, let's not forget. I'm not saying harp on it, focus upon it, or make it worse in any way, shape, or form, obviously. But let's keep the awareness alive as to what you have gained knowledge-wise, intuition-wise. But you might be gaining an enhancement of that throughout the month. I also feel like some Librans drawn to the reading, your intuition might just feel like it's on fire. You might feel like it's being enhanced or it's growing throughout the month, or both, and this is going to help you big time. I feel like you're gaining a new form of income for some, but a new idea as to how to succeed more, how to take something further moving forward, how to make more money. But they're saying, let's remember, money isn't everything. I know it makes the world go around. I know you need it, right, to survive. You deserve it even. Plus some is now what I'm getting, but you help people, all right? Even if you break your job down that doesn't feel like you help people, you do, okay? There are a lot of business owners drawn to the reading, or even working a job that you know wholeheartedly helps people in a direct manner, and at times in an indirect manner. And so you need to remember this, and this will help you manifest more abundance. It will help you feel the connection come back to be, maybe if it's drifted or you've drifted from it. But I do feel like you're going to be reminded, and people will be seeing and being reminded that you're a beautiful, caring soul with a passionate heart and drive like no other. That was beautifully put. Let's keep pulling. The Eight of Swords, definitely speaking upon limitation, whether it's financial, and you may see that starting to dissipate as the month trickles on. I do feel like for some Librans drawn to the reading, this is talking about you being wrapped up with that job, whether you consider it to be toxic that day or in general or not. It feels like you just want to be elsewhere. You may as well feel like there's certain restrictions due to, due to a limitation, but what I was going to say, due to the structure of that work location, right? Due to a rule, a regulation or two. It definitely reminds me of my current serving job, in Spirit saying, just try not to let it get the best of you. Do things your way while still impressing and maybe, following the rules through it all. Does that make sense? But as well, maybe a limitation or a structure that you set in place for your business for some needs to be rethought. Okay, maybe you need to adjust that in order to see things take off a bit more in that sense, or just to give yourself a bit more freedom and flexibility. Time is on your side as well is what I'm getting. Ooh, the Magician card. But yeah, time is on your side when it comes to when you accomplish things. How you're getting things done in that moment as well is on your side. You're very much going to feel like at certain points you're in the right place at the right time. You leave a location at the right timing. I'm getting the vibe of someone leaving a work situation early for the day, and maybe you wanted to stay to make more money, or you just didn't think you were going to leave that early, and then you find out the following day or two that you dodged a bullet somehow, okay? Or it just wasn't worth it to stay. But yeah, the Magician card, it feels like you are going to manifest more money throughout the month, more abundance in other forms. Attention is definitely part of it for a lot drawn to the reading. I'm hearing the word discovery. I just saw it in caps as well. There's something about your name, whether it's more your business name and or your individual name spreading throughout the month. Okay, people are talking, word of mouth is coming into play. Your name, if not both of which, is being plopped into people's ears is what I'm getting, by Spirit, their minds, their awareness. If you're online, people are going to just feel the need to search for you, okay? Or you'll just be popping up on their feed. There's something about you having the ability to run with the possibilities and achieve so much more than you even think is possible, okay? People are going to view you, like an Aquarius is reading, as somebody who's meant to and will go the distance. There's a family figure is what I'm getting that's, passed over, who is supporting your work at this time and helping you gain more abundance. But I was going to say as well, for some, and it feels like they're at a distance, at least a slight distance. One of you, someone you consider family or just close to you, it doesn't have to be blood related. They are quite in awe of you and so damn proud. And I also want to say the passed over loved one or two, very much proud of you as well. It just feels like there's levels of support, Libra, for you throughout the month when it comes to all the hard work that you have been and are putting forth towards something, if not a couple different situations of importance. Just trying to get ahead is kind of the vibe as well, or stay ahead. It's like the support is just feeling alive for you, okay? And a lot of it feels very spiritual for some drawn to the reading. But I'm getting this magical vibe about how you're able to produce, develop in such an effortless way because of practice, because of perfecting, because of experience all the meanwhile. It's like you're coasting forward on a bike is the vibe, okay? You're ready to put in the work, and then you do a little bit more than expected, and at other points you do less than expected, but everything's happening exactly as it's meant to. I got the message this morning on my way to the park to do readings from Spirit, and they felt new to me, but at the same time I feel like they've been with me for a while. Anyways, and the message was, everything is happening exactly as it's meant to. And I feel like a big part of that was speaking upon this channel, my business, and other levels of abundance in my life. And I really feel like that message is going to be reminded to you and or coming through maybe in a different manner for you throughout the month. Beautiful. You have so many reasons to celebrate, my friend, so many reasons to smile and to be grateful, to be thankful. And that's another reasoning why you're manifesting at this time, all right? You have the Midas touch is kind of the vibe as well. You turn something to gold, all right? You do what you do and you do it so damn well, and nobody can speak negatively upon that. And if they do, it kind of reminds me of somebody commenting on a negative, like a naysayer's comment on one of my videos, my readings. It's like somebody's gonna say something to overshadow that, or maybe it'll get removed from that social media account. Or just, yeah, positivity takes over, okay? But the Ten of Wands, I do feel like you have a lot on your plate, all right? And a situation or two might feel very heavy in energy or something you're going through, but I do feel like you have what it takes to cope with, to deal with, and to disconnect strategically to the best of your ability. But they're also saying if you're planning on traveling, or you are throughout this month, travel lightly, my friend, okay? Travel lightly. There's also something about you needing to remember to sign up for or initiate an automated payment, and maybe to cancel something else that's automated. But yeah, you're going to as well find that timing is on your side when it comes to paying off a bill or two or several, or maybe a debt or two. Don't fret, okay? Do not fret. It feels like everything is very much purposeful and guided in that sense and otherwise. But look at this, the King of Wands. You have this presence throughout the month, male or female. We all have that within us, both of which. But it feels like this courage about you, this confidence, this bold vibe. At times overly serious, but other points you're laughing when you don't expect to. It's spirit, okay? Maybe a funny soul or two that you work with or that you're connected to. But you deserve to have more fun is the vibe. But I do feel like you're going to remember to put your crown back on if it feels like it slipped off, all right? You're going to remember your worth, your value, and as that grows throughout the month, you're going to feel like people are in awe of you, okay? People are impressed. As we get ready to wrap up this amazing, powerful reading, my friend, I want to remind you once again, May is a powerful month for you where the abundance overflows in so many different forms for you while you succeed, my friend, beyond measure. Absolutely beautiful. So I truly hope this was helpful. I'm sending you so much love and light. Go enjoy your month, Libra, and we'll talk again soon.